Happy Sunday to everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful time last night and got some sleep after the festivities were over. Some have called into question my assertion that 2020 is a lock for Donald Trump. Well, in today's video, I'm going to explain the cardinal rule the parentheses D have broken and why this seals the fate for them. This close to an election, there will be no recovering from this. I am sure right now that there are vice presidential candidates running away from Joe Biden, saying we don't want to be a part of this guaranteed losing effort. What's that cardinal rule? The first rule is you never, never, never make women in this country feel unsafe. And I put together this picture because I think it's appropriate. With everything going on in the world right now, with the financial problems, the loss of the jobs, the issue with the virus, when you add in Creepy Joe, Black Lives Matter, and defund the police, it has the net effect of making the most vulnerable in our society, and including women, feel more unsafe. Staying with Donald Trump will be the safe choice going forward because that's what people want. They want a return to normalcy. They want a return to things feeling like they're going to be okay. And that's something that is so ingrained in the culture, the parentheses D will never, never, never recover from it. And it made me think of something from an old movie. I'm sure many of you have seen A Few Good Men. There's this small blurb in the movie where Demi Moore is questioned about why she is so pro-military. The man asks, "Why do you like them so much?" And she replies, "Because they stand on a wall and say, 'Nothing is going to hurt you tonight. Not on my watch.'" And a lot of people forget this, but it's really, really important to voters who have grandparents, parents, wives, sisters, aunts, all across this country. This idea of defund the police, you can sit and try to play games with how you want to rearrange the money. But when you say, I want to take away money from the blanket of protection this country lives under, that ain't, especially now, in the age of the virus, so to speak, that's it. It is over. Absolutely over. Now, speaking of women, real quick, I have created a couple of different masks that people can wear. One was, this mask is the reason I'm voting for Donald Trump. The other one was anonymously deplorable. I've created a third mask, but it's also attached to an entire line of Women for Trump products. There are fanny packs, there are phone cases, tote bags, stickers, coffee mugs, just about every kind of t-shirt, tank top, or hoodie you could ever imagine, and yes, face masks as well. I'll get down in the first pinned comment, I will give you the link to this particular store. Over 31 different products, all aimed at women. Took me a couple hours to put this all together, to choose the right colors and all of the different things. And of course, on the masks and everything, it says, "Bless your heart." Because that's, of course, the best response to anyone who would defend or attempt to defend what's going on. And here's the actual page at Teespring. As you can see, teal, purple, peach, pink, white, aqua blue, all sorts of colors, all sorts of choices, size and types. So anyway, first pinned comment, I will leave a link to this. And guys out there, these would make great gifts. Absolutely great gifts. But I would like to share something else from that movie, A Few Good Men, with some minor modifications, and see if it rings true with anyone. This is, of course, the speech from Colonel Jessup when he was on the stand. Now I'm going to modify it a little bit to have it apply to law enforcement. Son, we live in a world that has crime, and that crime has to be prevented by men with guns. Who's going to do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom. You weep for these victims and you curse the police. You have that luxury. You have the luxury of not knowing what I know. That these men's death, while tragic, probably saved lives. And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you need me on the beat. You need me on the job. We use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use these words as the backbone of a life spent defending something. You use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to people who rise and sleep under the blanket of the very protection that I provide and then questions the manner in which I provide it. I would rather you just said thank you and went on your way. Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a weapon and stand a post. Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you're entitled to. And I send that out to every BLM bless your heart person within the sound of my voice. From the heart, on behalf of law enforcement all across this country. Doing the job, standing the post, every single night. Providing protection. Keeping our wives, our sisters, our parents, our grandparents, our nieces, our nephews, the most vulnerable in our society safe. And you want to take away from that? You think that's going to be a political winner for you? You can sit and try to explain it away, but you're not going to get that done in a 30-second soundbite. What you are attempting to convince the American people of is that by replacing Donald Trump with Joe Biden, by promoting Black Lives Matter and defunding the police, that you're going to make this country a safer place? I don't think so. And I don't even think you believe that. I think there's people out there right now going to try to hem-haul their way around some type of an explanation. But the truth is, it is over. It was over the moment Black Lives Matter said the police were the problem and wanted the police gotten rid of. Wanted people to pick up the phone, 911, and get a busy signal. If you have a problem with them, don't call them. Next time somebody's kicking your door down, next time somebody's doing something to you, don't call them. It's not required. It's not mandatory. This is done. This is why the media is trying to push the opposite narrative. They know this. They absolutely know this. Many people don't remember. Joe Biden, years and years ago, he was all Mr. Anti-crime, pro-police Democrat for years. If he tries to run on this now, it's over. Just his hypocrisy alone will destroy him in a debate. They stand on a wall and say, nothing is going to hurt you tonight. Not on my watch. Who wants that for their wives, their daughters, their children? I know I do. And that's why I'm voting. And if you want to get the idea across, we have all sorts of ways to do it. So, anyway, God bless all of you. Lift each other up. Pray for each other. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.